Hey everyone, in this video I want to discuss people who choose to tell you how great they are rather than showing you. I've always found this behavior a bit strange because quite often actions speak far louder than words, and when someone is coming off like they're trying to convince everyone around them of how great of a person they are and how many awesome skills they have, how far their knowledge extends and so on and so forth, it always makes me think that this person is insecure and they need to brag and be the center of attention to get other people to like them and then feel validated. So this isn't exactly behavior I would recommend anyone to follow. If anything, you should probably err on the side of showing people what your skills and good qualities are rather than trying to convince them of them using words. And especially do this when you're trying to get to know someone romantically. You don't want to come off like a braggart, so don't tell people how great you are. Don't tell them all the great qualities you have. Let them explore that for themselves. Let them find out. And you'll often find you don't even need to try to convince people to stay around you if you are decent enough. You're not going to need to convince people to be in your life. You're not going to need to tell them how amazing and great you are, because they'll start to notice that, hopefully, rather quickly even. When I was younger and insecure, oh God, I probably came off like a braggart because I was so insecure. I was always trying to convince people of my worth, telling them how intelligent I was by sharing my test scores and other stupid crap like that, and telling them how great I was at certain things. And it was no wonder that, like the high school version of me, I ended up not really being great at attracting the girls in my classes because I came off more like an insecure braggart than anything else. And that approach often doesn't work because nobody really wants that kind of energy around them. People really like someone who's more solid in themselves, who doesn't need that external validation, so they don't brag. They don't try to convince everyone of how great they are and of what their worth is. They just allow people to find that out on their own because they trust in themselves and they know that they bring a lot to the table, so it doesn't even matter whether or not other people can view their worth. That's a powerful place to be. And if you look around, you'll notice almost all the best people do this because they're comfortable and secure in themselves. So they don't feel a need to be the center of attention, to be bragging all the time, to be trying to convince people of how great they are. They just don't do it because that's only something people who are insecure do. So there you go. Well, I should throw in, even narcissists will do this, so it's not always like an insecure thing. Sometimes it's just a person has an overinflated ego, so they do want to be the center of attention. And yeah, so it's not only insecure people. I do need to retract that. There is a bit more nuance here than that. But just make sure that you don't buy into this behavior yourself, that you don't do this because you don't want to come off like that. Instead, just work on being more solid in yourself, being more secure in your own skin, being comfortable in your own skin. Because when you do that, you're not going to feel a need to do this at all. And that will make people enjoy being around you more, because then you're not going to put off that energy that repels other people by being overly egotistical. So yeah, that's pretty much all I want to talk about in this video. It's just something I notice from time to time other people doing, and it just doesn't make anyone look good. So make sure you don't do this yourself. Just work on being comfortable in your own skin. That's all you need to do. But that's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Arrivederci.